and to this reading blog of some kind, I guess. So the thing is, today is Thursday, the 13th of May, and it's the start of a long weekend for me. Because basically today, on Thursday, is a public holiday here. And then this coming Monday is our Constitution Day here in Norway. So that is a public holiday as well. So of course the only logical thing to do, at least when you have the opportunity, is to take Friday, tomorrow, off as well, just to have a proper long weekend. So that's what I've done. So I'm not going back to work until Tuesday, which means 5 days off, and I am so excited about it. So I figured, with that much time off, I may as well vlog. I don't have any big plans this weekend, like reading-wise or otherwise, so yeah, I'm not sure how interesting it will be, but, I figured it would be fun. I've just gotten home after being on a hike most of the day. I'm exhausted. It was a long one. My feet are hurting, but it was absolutely amazing outside. It was just the perfect hiking weather. It was sunny, but it wasn't too warm, so it was just perfect. So I loved it, even though, I'm exhausted right now. And it's about 3 o'clock, I think, maybe 3:30. I don't have any particular plans for the rest of the day. I need to start editing a video. But aside from that, I'll probably do some of the stuff that I always do, like watch some booktube and stuff. But I hope to get some reading in as well today. We'll see. I have a feeling I might fall asleep sometime this afternoon just because I'm so tired from my hike, but we'll see. So what am I reading? I'm basically very slowly working my way through Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. I have this much left. I think it's just under 200 pages. Basically, this book is great. It's really, really good. But it's the kind of book that I have really needed to take my time with, because there's just a lot of information to take in, and just there's a lot that's going on. So I feel like I just need to pay attention when I'm reading this. So I've already been reading it for over a week. But yeah, have just under 200 pages left. It's been really good so far. But I've decided that I want to read another book this weekend as well, just because, this book, while it's very, very good, it's also intense, or I don't know if you have those books where, you absolutely love it, but reading it can be kind of exhausting, just because there's so much to take in. So I've decided to just read another book as well, just because I feel like I need some breaks from this one here and there, especially now that I have 5 days off and I anticipate that I will get more reading in. I think I'll just need another book as well. So I am planning to start another book today. I'm just not sure what yet. And I'm also reading on audio. I'm reading Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Kane. I don't have that much left of the book. I think I have about 2 hours left of the audiobook, so I should actually be able to finish that one this long weekend. But yeah, I'll get back to that one later on. But yeah, I think I'm actually just going to sit down and read for a while before I need to make dinner. And then later today I need to do some editing, like I mentioned, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you at some point later on. So, good morning. It's kind of a late morning, actually. I slept in a little bit this morning, and then I just spent a couple of hours actually just reading the book that I started yesterday. I don't think I mentioned which book I started because I hadn't decided, but I eventually decided to start another one of the books that are on my TBR for May, and that is Galaxies and Oceans by N.R. Walker. I was able to get up to, I think I'm just past 100 pages, and I'm really liking it so far. This is a contemporary romance. It's about two people who both have like experiences in their past that are now making them very guarded, I guess. One of them, he just escaped his abusive ex, and he has now arrived in this tiny town off the Australian coast. And he's met our other main character, who is a lighthouse keeper, and he lost his partner a few years ago, so he's still grieving that. And you know, the two of them have met and they are starting to get close, but they're both kind of holding back, and they're both kind of scared to let things turn into something. And they're both just very they're very guarded, but they're also the way that they are around each other, there's so much tenderness and care there. So yeah, I just really like it so far. And I'm reading it pretty quickly too, which is good, because as I mentioned yesterday, I've been reading Elantris for over a week and I really enjoy it, but I've kind of felt like I haven't made any progress with that book just because I've been reading it so slowly. So it's just nice to get into something that I'm just reading a lot quicker, just to feel like I'm making some progress, because I really haven't felt that for a while. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my reading. So now it's Friday. I don't have big plans for today, but for now I'm going to have breakfast, and then I'm going to actually do some like outdoors work. I really need to clean my windows from the outside. So I plan to do that today, and possibly some other stuff that I should get done as well. So those are kind of my main plans for today, and then I guess we'll see. I need to finish editing the video I started yesterday, so that's another thing I need to do today. But aside from that, I'm just going to take it very chill. Going to continue reading one or both of the books that I'm reading, and yeah, I guess we'll see what else. So that's kind of my plans for today and where I'm at with my reading, so I guess I'll talk to you later. So it's now the late afternoon, early evening maybe, on Friday still. I am just feeling so accomplished. I was able to do all the things that I wanted to get done outside earlier today. I cleaned all my windows, and I also just cleaned up my balcony a little bit in general, just making it ready for the summer, I guess. And it just looks so much better. So yeah, I'm feeling great. There's just something about having clean windows that is so satisfying. I don't know what it is, but I always just love having clean windows. So there's that, and I was able to get quite a bit of reading in today, or so far today I should say. I'm up to like 150 pages of the book, which is about halfway through the book. So the book is about 300 pages, so it's going really well. I'm still enjoying it. The main characters are taking their time, just, you know, getting closer and stuff, but you know, I'm enjoying the ride, so I don't mind so much. Like I said, it's now the early evening. I don't have that many plans for the rest of the day. I mentioned earlier today I have some editing to do, but aside from that, I think I'm just going to chill, take it easy. So yeah, I think that's my update for now. So I'll talk to you a little bit later. Good morning. It's now Saturday. I'm about to head out. I'm going for a walk, and it's supposed to rain a little bit later today, so I just want to try and get out and go for my walk and get back before it starts to rain. So I am up and about, just getting ready, having some breakfast before I'm leaving. I read a little bit of Elantris this morning. I just passed page 450. This book, I haven't talked about it this much in this vlog, I feel like, because I haven't been reading it that much these past few days, but it's so good. It's just, I haven't said anything about what the book is about, and I kind of don't want to say too much because the blurb or the synopsis on the back, it doesn't really say that much, and I don't want to like ruin the experience for anyone because I went into it pretty blind and not really knowing what to expect, and it's just been such a fun ride figuring out what's going on in here, and there's just so much going on and there are so many twists and turns, and I just feel like, you know, I have no idea what's going to happen. So I'm just basically along for the ride and just, yeah, I'm just having fun reading this. I don't expect to finish it during this vlog, unfortunately, so any final thoughts will probably have to wait for my wrap up, because I think I want to try and focus on finishing the other book I'm reading. But yeah, this book is very good. If you like adult high fantasy and haven't read Elantris, then pick it up. It's really, really good. So, but yeah, that's it for my update for now. I am just going to get ready and then I'm heading out. So I am back from my walk. I beat the rain. It was actually pretty nice outside, so it was a good walk. And I was able to finish my audiobook, Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Caine. This is a thriller. It's about a woman who discovers that her husband is a serial killer. In this book, he is now in jail, and she is just trying to move on with her life, together with her 2 kids. I'm struggling a little bit to make up my mind about like what I thought about this book, because this was not a bad book. This was, I think, actually a pretty good book. I guess it's just not quite my kind of book. I'm realizing more and more that I'm definitely more into mysteries than I'm into thrillers. There was a bit of a mystery in here, but it wasn't really like the focus of the story in any way, and it wasn't like there wasn't really that many candidates for who could have done it, if that makes sense. So it definitely wasn't like the main thing, I feel like, in this book. And also this book, I don't know if you'd call it a domestic thriller, kind of, I guess. And that's like, even though I can enjoy a thriller every now and then, those kind of thrillers really aren't quite my thing. A lot of this book was just about this woman just trying to protect her kids and doing what was right for her kids, and I'm just not that interested, honestly. But I think if you're someone who is into thrillers, in particular maybe domestic thrillers, maybe psychological thriller, not quite sure what I would call this, then I think there's a good chance that you could really enjoy this one. And also, I knew that this was the first in a series, but I wasn't quite prepared for it to end like it did. I wouldn't call it a cliffhanger exactly, but the end of this book definitely set the stage for the next book in the series, which I wasn't quite prepared for. I don't think that I'll be continuing, honestly. Like, this was fine. I didn't hate it or anything. It was like, as I was listening to it, I was enjoying myself. But just not quite for me. So yeah, I guess to sum it up, if you're into this kind of thing, I think you could really enjoy it. For me, it was just okay. So haven't quite settled on a rating for now, but it feels kind of like a 3-star, just like middle of the road for me. So not bad, but not like quite for me either. So yeah, a book finished. I mean, we're almost halfway through May. Today is the 14th, and this is only the second book that I finished this month. And I had such high hopes that May would be like an incredible reading month, but I know like the reason I haven't finished more books is because I've been reading Elantris, and it's been taking me such a long time. So like, it's not that I haven't been reading. I'm not in a slump or anything like that. I'm actually really enjoying what I'm reading, but it's just taken me a lot of time to read that book. So but I'm approaching the end of it now, so I'm expecting maybe the second half of May I will complete some more books, but I guess we'll see. Now I'm going to just relax and read my ebook for a little while, Galaxies and Oceans, which I'm really enjoying. So yeah, I'll be back a little bit later, I guess. So it's now Sunday. I just finished filming a video and now I'm about to sit down and read. But first of all, I feel like I need to correct myself a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that in one of the video clips from yesterday I said that it was the 14th of May. And that's not right, it was the 15th of May. It just struck me like later on in the evening, like, did I say the 14th? And I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know what I was thinking. It was the 15th, today is the 16th, and yeah, what are days, you know. Anyway, like I mentioned, I'm about to sit down and read. I'm going to continue reading Galaxies and Oceans by N.R. Walker. I'm more than 80% into the book now. I think I have less than 50 pages left, so I'm probably just gonna try and finish it today. I'm just really enjoying this book. I love the two main characters. I just love that, you know, they have such good conversations, and they're just like being so good at, you know, having those conversations to make sure that they're both comfortable, you know, just where they're at and what they're doing and the steps that they're taking, and it's just like really, really nice to see. One of the characters, I don't think that's really a spoiler because that's something that happens early on, but because of his past, he's kind of keeping something secret from the other one, and he's very open about the fact that he is keeping secrets. And the other character, he's giving him space and giving him time, and he's not like pressuring him to, you know, tell the things that he can't really talk about. But yeah, I'm just wondering if that is, you know, towards the end going to create problems between them. I'm kind of hoping not, because I feel like they've been so good at just like having those conversations and being as open as they can with each other, and I just kind of want them to continue like doing that. But yeah, we'll see. Less than 50 pages to go, so I am planning on finishing that book today. I've also read a little bit more of Elantris this morning. I think I'm close to only having like 100 pages left of that book as well. And I'm just really enjoying it still. It's such a good fantasy book. So yeah, really enjoying the books that I'm reading right now. So yeah, I am going to go and continue reading now. It's Monday, so happy May 17th to all Norwegians. I feel like I should put my flag outside somewhere, but I don't really have anywhere to put it, so I'm just having it here for now. So yeah, it's time to celebrate, except I'm not really doing that much today, honestly. Like, May 17th is just very much a like Children's Day, and when you're not a child or you don't have children, it's more of a I don't know, do whatever you want kind of day. People just basically usually just gather around like at the schools and in their local communities and stuff, and obviously this year it's still the pandemic going and it's still restrictions. Not that many people can gather together, and I usually just don't do that anyway. I usually just go for a hike on May 17th, like that's become my tradition. I think I've done it for like the past 4 or 5 years now. I just really like it, and I just figure like what better way to celebrate like freedom and all the things that we celebrate today than going out in nature, you know. So that's kind of my way of celebrating the day, and I don't expect to be alone. The last few years when I've been outside, I usually meet quite a few people, so lots of people like to celebrate it that way. I mean, hiking is a big thing in Norway, so it's not like I'm the only one doing it. So, and the weather is nice today too. It's absolutely beautiful, so I think it will be a good day. So I'm going to the top of a mountain today. It should be nice. I'm just about to like pack some lunch and eat breakfast, and then I'll get going. So yeah, I'll make an update later today and talk about books and reading. But yeah, for now I am going outside. So it's now much later in the day. I came back from my hike a few hours ago. It was lovely. The weather was really nice. There were lots of people outside. Everyone was like carrying flags in their backpacks, and when I arrived at the top of the mountain, like some people were singing the national anthem, and yeah, it was just a nice day out in the sun. My feet are hurting, you know, again, but you know, that's to be expected. It's a pretty long hike. It was about 4 hours of walking, so pretty decent hike. But yeah, I'm actually here to wrap up this vlog. Today is the final day of my long weekend, so it makes sense to wrap up the vlog as well. But I don't think I mentioned yesterday that I finished Galaxies and Oceans by N.R. Walker, but I did. I finished it yesterday. It was a lovely book. I really enjoyed it. Everything that I've said about it in this vlog still stands. I really liked the two characters. I really liked their romance. I thought they were just very good at communication, which I really liked. I liked the small town setting, like how the people there were like nosy but well-meaning. I liked the ending. I thought it wrapped up really well. So yeah, it was a good romance. I had a really good time reading it. Don't think I would give it the absolute highest rating. It's just missing something that, you know, my absolute favorite romances have, but you know, I'm not sure I can really put my finger on exactly what it is. But yeah, right now it feels like maybe a 4.5, so it's up there. It was a good romance, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, had a good time with that book for sure. And I'm actually not that far from finishing Elantris either. I have this little bit left, but I won't be able to finish it today. It's pretty late in the day, and like I mentioned several times, I'm reading this slowly, so yeah, but almost. It would have been nice to finish this in the vlog as well, but unfortunately no. If you can hear music in the background, it's my neighbor. He's suddenly playing music really loud, but yeah. But like I said, I'm here to wrap up the vlog. So I finished 2 books in this vlog, which is pretty good. I finished Stillhouse Lake, and then I finished Galaxies and Oceans, and I almost finished Elantris. I will probably finish this within the next couple of days. So yeah, it's been a long journey with this one, but I continue to really enjoy it, so I don't mind that much. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this random reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. You can always like my video if you did, or you can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!